I am talking to you from Ekalavya Ashramam today. We are proceeding in the path of sadhana, or the initial steps of sadhana. Here, I would like you to know the symbolic meaning of some rituals. These rituals are all symbolic. If you don't know the meaning of these symbols, that's just a ritual, something that you do without knowing what it is. And that's not going to lead you anywhere. There's a story of a guru who was going to river Ganges or Ganga. His old mother told him to bring some Ganga water. The Hindus believe that if you drink Ganga water before you die, then you will directly go to heaven. Well, that's a belief. So, Guru took one bottle with him. His disciples also followed him. They all went to the river bank, and Guru took the bottle. He wanted to fill it with Ganga water when he leaves. But he thought like this: suppose I place it here on the bank and somebody may find it interesting and they may take it away. So, what will I do? Then he made a small hole and placed that bottle in the hole and covered it with sand. Then he entered into the river. The disciples also followed. When he came back to take the bottle, he was astonished to see about 20 things like that. The disciples have made some sand projections on the bank. So the Guru said, why have you made all these things? Then the Shishyas, the disciples said, oh, isn't it a way to take bath in Ganges? This is a way to enter Ganges. Then he said, stupid fellows, I was trying to hide that bottle inside. You know, through this story, the Gurus explain or try to convey you the truth that rituals are not to be followed with a blind obedience. If you don't understand the meaning of these symbols, then you are not following the Guru's instructions. So poor Guru had to do a lot of labor to take out the bottle, because it was so many small sand projections were there on the sand. Well, you have to learn a basic rituals, and then we will go into complicated ones. The first thing you have to learn is the meaning of putting that sandalwood paste on the head. Mainly a Hindu is recognized by people by the sandalwood paste on the head. For the Muslims, there will be a dark patch on the face, on the forehead, because of their namaskara. And the Christians can be recognized by the cross hanging on the neck. But if a person comes with a sandalwood paste on his forehead, people take it for granted that he is a Hindu. Or there will be kumkum, the red one, and then or vibhuti, the bhasma, the ashes, that will also be there. Well, why do you have this paste on your forehead? Is it totally meaningless, a ritual that people follow one generation from generation, which has no meaning? When you go to enter the temple or when you come out of the temple, you have this sandal paste. You take the sandal paste with this finger, not this finger. We don't use these two fingers to put the sandal paste. Why? There should be a reason for every ritual. This finger is supposed to be a negative finger. Why? Because it is this finger that you point out the mistakes of other people, it is with this finger that you threaten others. So finding mistakes in other people and threatening other people, for all these things you use this finger. So this is not used even in a puja. When a priest takes a flower, he takes like this. This is avoided. Why you avoid this? Because to create a culture of spirituality in you. You are not supposed to find the other person's mistake. You are supposed to find your own mistake and correct it here. And you are not supposed to threaten other people. Well, so you take the sandal and from left to right, you put a line on the forehead. What's the significance of sandalwood in a Hindu's life? The Hindus, after their death, their bodies are taken to a pyre, and that is supposed to be made with sandalwood. It's not available now, but in some houses we will find, especially traditional old houses, we will find a small sandalwood log from which they take a piece and put it in the pyre. That's still there. Well, it is this sandal that is used in temples. You crush the sandal and make it a paste, and then you take and put it on the head with the mantra idam na mama. This is not mine. Idam means this. Na, no. Mama means mine. Idam na mama. This is not mine. What is not mine? My body is not mine. It should be given to the sandalwood at last. And just like that, we have a kumkum here. That's a symbol of a fire. At last, our body has to be given to the fire. And sometimes we put vibhuti. We usually put vibhuti all over the body. That is, after that, at last, we end as vibhuti. So, when you go to a temple, when you come out of the temple, you have this ritual. Why? To make you understand that this physical body is nothing. It lives only for some years and then it disappears into earth. You are not that body. Idam na mama. This is not mine. I am not this. I am the soul who travels from ages to ages, taking different and different bodies. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam, says Shankaracharya. You die, again you are born, then again you take birth in the womb of a mother. Like that it goes, the cycle goes and goes and goes and goes. So, to understand this truth, this ritual has been suggested by our gurus. So, next time when you go to a temple or when you sit in meditation in the puja room, take the sandal paste and put it like this and say, idam na mama. This is not mine. If your body is not yours, how can your family be yours? How can your money be yours? How can your name be yours? How can anything in this world be yours? All this is illusion. So, to make you understand this, that's very a basic lesson in spirituality. You have to enter into that consciousness that I am not the body. I am not the Sukshma Sharira. I am not the Sthula Sharira. I am not the Karana Sharira. I am the eternal soul. That is something you have to realize. So, for the realization of this ultimate truth, we have this ritual. Namaskar.